Welcome to Mr. H's Art Room. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. A lot of you artists have been working hard at home to create cool artworks, some from the lessons that I've taught on the videos, some from the work packets that went home, and some of you are creating artwork from your very own imaginations. I'm glad to see you're using your skills and also working out your brains. Those are all very good things. I think some of you would love for other kids to see your work, so today we're going to look at some of our artworks from our other students. We're also going to see a drawing that I've been working on. So today I hope that you enjoy looking at your classmates' artworks. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and if you want your art to be included in the next video, then please send me pictures of your work and I will put it in. Thank you, artists. Enjoy the video. Alright, for art history today we're going to check out this artist MC Escher. He's one of my favorite artists, and the reason I really like him is because most of his artworks at least started with a pencil drawing or a charcoal drawing. That means that most of his artworks only use black, gray, and white, or the color of the paper, as the colors in his artwork. There are a few artworks of his that are pretty famous that have different colors, but most of them use black ink or different shades of gray, just like the drawing that I showed you in the video. So here's a drawing of his. You can see that there's some cool lizards crawling out, maybe crocodiles it looks like. And then down here he's got a drawing of shapes that are a lot like those crocodiles. There's his name, MC Escher. And here's a picture of MC Escher. You can see he's looking into a reflecting ball. Here's a drawing that he created before turning it into a print. Kind of a landscape drawing like the one that I drew. His is a lot better, but you know, same idea, only using black and white as the colors. I thought you guys might like to see this one. This is called a tessellation. And a tessellation is when different shapes fit together to create a picture or an image. And in this one we see bats as one part of the image, and in the white space we see angels as a different part of the image. Pretty neat. Oh, where's that other one? In this one you can see that one part of the image is fish and the other part is ducks. So if you want to sharpen your pencil drawing skills, and the reason I'm focusing on pencil this week is because I've done some stuff with paint, I've done a lot of things with other drawing materials and things that you can use at home if you have them, but hopefully all of you at least have pencils. And one thing my old art teacher, Mr. Kimura, taught me was that if you learn to use one tool really well, it doesn't matter if you have fancy art supplies or if all you have is a pencil. If you know how to use that pencil, you can make the best art out of just that one tool. So paper, pencil, with just those two tools, you can create beautiful art, especially as you get older. Now, a lot of this stuff that I'm going to show you, some people might say, oh, they're too young to learn that. Well, you know, maybe so, but I believe in you, and I think that when you guys try really hard, and you girls try really hard, I think that you can do really amazing things. I'll show you 3 tricks, alright? One is to create what's called a value scale. And the way that you do this is you draw a shape. I'm going to choose a rectangle, a long rectangle. And on one side of the rectangle, we're going to draw very dark. I'm going to zoom in close so that you can see just my rectangle. This light is a little brighter than I want it. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and do this here. On one side, we're going to color very dark. So I'm going to push down a little harder here. Now don't really worry about staying in the lines. What your job is for this is to press lighter as you approach the other side. So I started out dark over here. I might even go in and do a little extra, another layer to make it darker. Now as we get to this side, I'm going to press lighter and lighter, and eventually I'm going to try to make it so that I'm not even really pressing at all. Because what I really want in this value scale is for it to get all the way over here and pretty much turn white or super light gray. Now there's some parts of it that you can see I made it too dark there and too dark there. Yeah, we make mistakes, you know? That's how it goes. And that's why we practice. So, am I saying to do this one time? No. You should do it like 20 times if you want to get good. If you want to get better at something, you got to practice. You think that LeBron James and Kevin Hart are just shooting one free throw every day? No, they're shooting hundreds of free throws every day. Hundreds of three-point shots. Running drills. In art, it's the same way. I'm not saying you have to do this, but I'm giving you the truth. If you want to get better, you have to practice a lot. Alright, value scale. That's one thing that you can do to increase your pencil drawing skills. Something else you can do is creating shapes. Let's just go with a circle. And over here I'm going to do a heart shape. Alright. Of course, practicing creating shapes is good, but what I'm talking about is learning to create different patterns inside the shapes using nothing but your pencil. So now I'm way down here. Let me get the camera. This time I'm going to try practicing lines that are closer and farther apart. So I'm going to try drawing lines that are very close together on this side. Very close, straight lines, or at least kind of straight. Does it matter if they're perfectly straight? No. But what we're trying to do here is draw our lines further and further apart as they go to the other side of the circle. So see how I'm leaving a little more space and a little more space, and eventually let's leave it like that. Another thing that you can do is you can create another mark. So I can create a diagonal mark, and this is called cross hatching. This is something that they would normally teach you in 6th or 7th grade. Maybe 5th, 4th. I don't know when they would teach it to you, but if you have a pencil and something to draw with at home, you could do this too. Now see how that's starting to make a cool pattern inside my shape? The last thing I want to show you is, and I've told a lot of you this during practice at school, during class, when you're asking me, how can I get better at pencil drawing? Remember how I say it's so easy to erase when you press light? Sometimes when I was a kid, I would just practice pressing light because I always want to press hard. So I would practice pressing light, and I would just try different kinds of lines pressing light, and I would see how light I could get them. And you can hardly see those lines. And then I might try pressing a little harder, and a little more hard, and a little more hard, and a little more hard, until I'm drawing very dark lines. So you see how the lines get lighter, the lines get darker the more hard I press, right? And then I might try to do that same thing, but this time I would do it with shapes. So I would try pressing very light when I draw a shape, even lighter, hardly touching the paper at all. And then I might try lighter, darker, 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 and darkest. And try that. And these are just little exercises that you can do that will help you get better at pencil drawing. Alright artists, so my challenge for you for this week is for you to try drawing using only a pencil. Try to include as many shades of light, medium, and dark gray in one picture as you can. So that includes white, different kinds of gray, and black, all just using a pencil. It doesn't matter if your drawing shows something that's real or if it's just a design with shapes and patterns. Whatever type of doodling or art you'd like to draw, try and include as many different kinds of white, light gray, medium gray, dark gray, and black as you can in the picture. Maybe try some of the pencil drawing exercises I showed you. If you send me a picture on Class Dojo or to my email, and I've sent all your parents messages on Class Dojo about how to send those to me, then I will be happy to put them in one of the art videos that's coming up. Alright, artists, I miss you. I can't wait to see you, and I hope that you're out there drawing and being nice to the people around you. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.